lang. Ganyan lang. Thank you. Kailangan dyan ka makasusaw. Sa mga tatambos sa katsugan na windel ni abubuat turangan ng Naboro, lewir sa katsugan ng turangan na italtala. Let's listen to the Commissioner of the Fiji Correction Services, officers, men and women of the Correction Service, government officials, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Mbula binaka, and a very nice, warm and bright afternoon to all of us here in Naboro today. It is my pleasure to be here, and it's an honor for me to be here in the place of the Honorable Prime Minister, who cannot be with us. And I have appreciated the opportunity to officiate at this gathering, at this Corrections Day, which is a very important day on his behalf. This inaugural Corrections Day provided the perfect backdrop for today's medal parade and the recommissioning tour of the refurbished mess hall building, the kitchen, and the emergency control unit office as well. A well-functioning correction services is vital to the well-being and peace of mind of our people and the prosperity of the nation. Families in Fiji should sleep well at night, knowing that our criminal justice system is designed entirely around their safety and their security. That is our first and foremost priority. As part of government's commitment to an inclusive, safe, and stable Fiji, we have rigorously invested in the modernization of Fiji's corrections and rehabilitation services. We are building a system that is both strong enough to deter and punish crime, and that is compassionate enough to rehabilitate wrongdoers so that they can re-enter society when their sentences are complete. It has been 148 years since the service was first established in Levuka. Today, through sustained government investment, your service now has correction centers in many different areas in Suva, Naboro, Lotoka, Mba, Nasinu, Lambasa, Taviuni, and Levuka. And I learned this afternoon that there are also temporary centers in 2 different places around the Western Division. Under government, we have planned a complete redesign of the correction services in Fiji, with the goal of transforming it into a more professional enterprise for the benefit of officers, of inmates, of families, and some of the most vulnerable in our communities. We have proved we can make these gains simultaneously. Outside these walls, we introduced the now well-known Yellow Ribbon Program in 2008, a nationwide campaign solely focused on advocating for a second chance for ex-convicts, and that supports their successful reintegration back into the community. Following this, the Fiji Correction Services launched its first rehabilitation policy in 2017, cementing its primary role as rehabilitation. It takes a coordinated and multi-sectoral effort, including faith-based organizations, non-government organizations, government departments, and volunteers to ensure the continued success of our corrections reform. And it is this collaboration and hard work that has led to recidivism rate in Fiji that is low and falling, something we should all be proud of and something you should all be congratulated for. I want to reiterate on this important occasion that the Fiji First government, under the leadership of the Honorable Jose Varenga Bainimarama, our Prime Minister, will always prioritize the development of a modern, responsive, world-standard correction service. Because like you, we are in the business of improving and transforming lives, transforming Fijian lives. Whether that means providing free education to every child in Fiji, or working to bring free digital TV to every single household, or whether it means paying private doctors all over the country so that every Fijian can access free health care, there is nothing that the Fiji First government, under the leadership of the Prime Minister, will not do to secure the well-being and prosperity of our people. Ladies and gentlemen, as far as maintaining our national security is concerned, it always gives me immeasurable pride to recognize the disciplined dedication of our service women and men, some of you whom are present here this afternoon. You deserve recognition for the sacrifices you make and the principles that you uphold, without which Fiji would not be able to support such a strong judicial system. So it is an honor for me today to have been here to present them with their medals today. And I congratulate each of the distinguished officers once again, and thank their families also for standing behind them in all of the endeavors that they have, working for the benefit of the people of this country. Later in the program, I believe I will also be presenting the various skills awards to officers who have demonstrated outstanding capabilities in professionalism and competence. To add to the momentous occasion, we have officially recommissioned 3 capital projects: the refurbished mess hall and the kitchen, plus other associated works in office spaces, the ECU office and the newly constructed main gate, funded and built by your government. We have invested, it's not a cost, it's an investment. We have invested over $324,000. And I'm certain the renovations will provide a much improved working environment for personnel and a more convenient dining experience for officers. The new kitchen should greatly improve the efficiency of kitchen hands and chefs in providing healthy meals and allows for better coordination of ration delivery following the upgrade of the rations office. Lastly, the newly constructed security gate allows for more robust security at the South Division, limiting risks and threats to the serving officers and inmates. I don't need to tell any of you that your government has your back. These refurbishments are one of the many ways we have shown our long-standing commitment to this institution and to the women and men who make this important work happen. I want to congratulate the entire Fiji Correction Services family for your work, the Commissioner, everybody, all of your family, in creating a better correction services. Regardless of rank, you are all equally important to our national effort to keep Fiji safe. You have the thanks of a grateful nation. Congratulations again. You have my best wishes and the best wishes of the Prime Minister for another successful year. Thank you and God bless you all.